Hey Collective, Christina here, Ginger Mama. I feel like some of you either just got this past weekend or you're about to get this in the next week. It's like a text from somebody or an email, but it's like maybe a letter, but it is really long. And it's like this person going through all this of how they feel and what they did, and I don't know, it's just, I feel like your energy is like you read the first few lines and then you're just like, I can't even keep up with this train of thought. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? I don't even see you finishing the message. I don't think it's because you're like a bitch. I think you're just like, I'm just done. Whatever happened, I'm just done. Yeah, the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, you do not see them as even an option on the table. And I think that you hold compassion. I feel like you see this person going through a spiritual awakening. Maybe you've done the same thing in the past, right? But it's like they're trying to over-explain themselves for something that just is, right? It's just done. And, I feel like Spirit has told you, or you've decided with your spirit team, that this is a no. And this person's trying to convince you. Yeah, between now and the next new moon, so within the next 2 weeks, everybody, something could be revealed here. And it's almost like this person wants to explain themselves, but either the way they're doing it or what they're doing, it's just, you're like, no, I don't want to read the whole thing. The Hermit here. They could have gone ghost on you in the past, or maybe they feel like you ghosted them. But either way, I feel like with that Hermit, you're following Spirit. And so, hold compassion. I know some of you are just exhausted. I'm done. I said no. Why can you not just let it be? It's almost like, I don't even think you want closure at this point. I think you're just the closure is what happened, Yeah, Four of Wands is reversed. The closure is what happened. And I'm not saying you didn't love this person in some way or care, but whatever they did, whether they didn't commit or they did something here that just was unacceptable, I feel like line was drawn. And maybe you still feel them in your energy, and so you kind of sense this coming, but Spirit's saying you don't have to do anything with this. Yeah, the Chariot reversed, the King of Cups reversed, the Star reversed. I'm almost tired as I say this message. This person's energy is exhausting. With the Fool here, I feel like you need to just keep living your life. You need to keep taking a leap of faith. This person's kind of doing this. It's a weird energy of they feel like no matter how they wronged you, the universe will solve it all. I'll just send this message and explain myself, and then they'll be mine, and all of this. And some of you, they could be sending music. I'm hearing a playlist. I feel like you're not even listening. You're just whatever. Yeah, look, you're no, I'm not going back to those rocky waters. This person could have left you in an energy too where you felt very unsteady, isolated, just alone, and you're done. Yeah, you're go ahead, be uncomfortable. And I feel like you need to not be uncomfortable with moving on. Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You have a new beginning with finances. I feel like you need to just surrender this and one step at a time with Spirit. But it's almost like this person's energy wants you to feel a little uncomfortable, wants you to second guess what happened here, second guess yourself. And it's almost like they're trying to override universal law, universal coding. As you ascend, it's you can't wrong people in certain ways or you just don't get it back, and I think this person doesn't understand that yet, that the energy, whatever they're desiring, it has nothing to do with you, and so yeah, they can achieve that, but it's not going to be with you. And I think whoever you are, you're nice, you're no, I want you to ascend, I want you to have your happily ever after, but it's not going to be with me. And yeah, the Empress reversed. You feel like this person disrespected you in feminine energy, or they tried to manipulate you in some way, or get you to do or be or act a certain way. And this is just a manipulative feminine energy. A lot of times when feminine energy is not getting their way, they're just manipulative like that. They're okay, let me send a whole bunch of songs. Let me send a whole bunch of this. Let me get emotional. That's not working. Let me send the book. That's not working. Let me pull back. They try every single way to break into your energy, except to leave you the fuck alone, and that's wounded feminine. And so they're going to figure it out in due time. Let's pray. They're going to have to, look at what they did and hold that grief. And move forward. And for you, you know, I feel like you probably feel sad too that it went this way or things didn't align in better timing, but hopefully you learned something in this, and you can let this go. But I would just hold the boundaries. If you need to block this person, do, or just tell them once again, like, no. Maybe even say, I'm not reading this. I don't want this. I wish you the best. Leave me alone. But yeah, it's like, just leave me alone. I love you, collective. Link in bio if you want a personal. Bye.